Smart glasses have been the future for a long time. The idea is simple. A pair of glasses that can display information, take photos, answer questions, navigate your world, and keep you connected without ever pulling out your phone. For years, this has been the dream. Imagine walking through a city and seeing directions floating in front of you. Imagine taking a photo just by blinking. Imagine having an AI assistant that responds to everything you see without ever touching a screen. That's the promise. And for a while, it felt like we'd never actually get there. Then Meta entered the game. They partnered with Ray-Ban, released their smart glasses, and suddenly everyone started paying attention. The marketing was massive, the reviews were strong, and for the first time it felt like smart glasses were finally happening. But here's what nobody's talking about. Meta's glasses aren't the only option. And in a lot of ways, they're not even the best option. Because while Meta was getting all the attention, other companies were building smart glasses that do more, cost less, and in some cases, actually deliver on the future we were promised. Today, we're breaking down 5 smart glasses that are better than Meta. Some have displays Meta doesn't offer, some have AI that's smarter, and some are just better designed. So if you've been thinking about smart glasses, don't buy anything until you see what else is out there. But before we dive into the alternatives, let's talk about what Meta actually offers. Meta's smart glasses, made in partnership with Ray-Ban, are designed to look completely normal. And that's actually their biggest strength. At first glance, you wouldn't even know they're smart glasses. They look like regular sunglasses. Clean, lightweight, and wearable in everyday life. But under the design, here's what they actually do. First, there's a built-in camera. You can take photos or record videos instantly with a tap on the frame. No phone needed. Then there's audio. Speakers are built into the arms, so you can listen to music, take calls, and even talk to Meta's voice assistant. So far, it sounds impressive. But here's the limitation. There is no visual display. No apps floating in your vision. No maps in front of your eyes. No notifications in your field of view. Everything is still audio, voice, and camera-based. So while Meta does a great job at capturing moments, it doesn't really give you that digital layer over reality experience people imagine when they think of smart glasses. But here's where it gets really interesting. Meta is working on replacing traditional controls. Instead of tapping or swiping, they're developing technology that picks up signals from tiny muscle movements. The Ray-Ban frames would detect these barely perceptible movements, a slight twitch in your hand or a micro gesture with your fingers, and translate them into commands. You wouldn't need to touch anything. Just move slightly, and the glasses respond. Everything you capture gets synced to the MetaView app, where you can edit, share, or save your content. The price ranges from about $299 to $379, depending on the style and lens options you choose. So while Meta's smart glasses are very good at capturing moments and handling audio tasks, they do not fully bring that augmented reality experience people imagine when they think of smart glasses. And that's where the competition comes in. Let's start with the Xreal Air 2 Pro. At first glance, it also looks like a normal pair of sunglasses. The design is simple, modern, and lightweight, with nothing that immediately screams technology. But the moment you put them on, the experience completely changes. Unlike Meta's glasses, Xreal introduces something Meta does not offer at all: a full visual display experience. Instead of showing you the real world with audio support, Xreal creates a massive virtual screen directly in front of your eyes. It feels like having a personal cinema that only you can see, floating in your field of vision. The Xreal Air 2 Pro gives you a massive virtual screen. We're talking the equivalent of a 130-inch display floating in front of you. You can watch movies, play games, work on documents, all while wearing what looks like a normal pair of glasses. The glasses connect to multiple devices including smartphones, laptops, and gaming consoles. Once connected, your entire experience shifts from a small screen in your hand to a large immersive display in front of your eyes. This completely changes how you consume content. For example, on a plane, instead of watching a small phone screen, you can have a full cinematic display. In a coffee shop, you can work without needing a laptop screen. Even at home, you can lie down and still have a floating screen above you. This is where Xreal clearly separates itself from Meta. Meta focuses on capturing real-life moments, but Xreal focuses on replacing traditional screens entirely. It is not just an accessory, it is a portable display system for entertainment and productivity. Next is the Quen Glasses One. And this is where things start to feel more like true augmented reality. Unlike Meta's glasses, the Quen S1 introduces a built-in display inside the lens itself. This means a digital interface appears in your field of view, allowing you to interact with information without looking at your phone. Notifications, system updates, and simple interface elements can appear directly in your vision in real time. But what makes it more interesting is the AI integration. One of the biggest differences is how notifications work. Instead of being limited or delayed through a connected app experience, the Quen S1 brings phone notifications directly into your line of sight, making them part of your visual environment in real time. You can point your glasses at something, take a photo, and the built-in AI will analyze what you are looking at and describe it back to you. So instead of just capturing moments, it actually helps you understand them. A sign on the street, an object in front of you, even unfamiliar items, the AI tries to interpret and explain it instantly. And that is where the Quen S1 starts to feel different. This creates a very different user experience, where the glasses are not just recording your environment, but enhancing your awareness of it. Now stepping into the hardware behind next-generation smart glasses, one of the key examples is the Neo X3 Pro. This is where a lot of the real performance improvements in smart glasses are coming from. At the core of devices like this is the Snapdragon AR1 chipset, designed specifically for lightweight augmented reality glasses. It handles tasks like AI processing, camera input, and display functions directly on the device, while still keeping power usage low enough for all-day wear. To support that, setups like this typically come with around 4 GB of RAM and 32 GB of internal storage, which is enough to run system features smoothly, handle media, and keep everything responsive without lag. The battery system is compact at around 245 mAh. But what makes it more practical is the fast charging capability, which allows it to recharge fully in approximately 38 minutes. That makes it more realistic for daily use, where short charging breaks can restore a full cycle of power. On the camera side, it supports a 12-megapixel lens, enabling photo capture and video recording directly from the glasses. This allows users to document what they see in real time from a first-person perspective without needing to reach for a phone. And when you combine all of these features together, what you get is not just a display accessory, but a lightweight computing system built directly into eyewear. This is the direction most smart glasses are moving toward, where the glasses are no longer just a screen or camera, but a fully functional computing device sitting directly on your face. Next up is Rokid. And this is where smart glasses start to feel less like a concept and more like something you could actually see becoming part of everyday life. Rokid smart glasses are built around a lightweight AR display system that sits directly inside the lens, projecting information such as text, navigation, and AI responses into your field of view while still allowing you to fully see the real world around you. This means information like navigation, text, and AI responses appear in real time without needing to check a phone. One of the strongest features is real-time AI interaction. The glasses can recognize what you are looking at and respond with context, whether it is translating text, identifying objects, or explaining what you are seeing instantly without needing to switch devices. It also supports hands-free photo and video capture using a built-in camera, which allows you to record from a first-person perspective simply by looking and activating the command, making it useful for travel, content creation, or everyday documentation. In live demo scenarios, especially at tech events, Rokid glasses are often shown translating conversations in real time, displaying subtitles directly in the lens while two people speak different languages, which makes communication feel almost seamless. And that is what makes Rokid interesting in this space. It is not just focused on entertainment or notifications. It is moving toward a more practical version of augmented reality, where AI, translation, navigation, and real-world understanding all happen directly inside your vision without interrupting what you are doing. So while some smart glasses are still trying to feel like an accessory, Rokid is closer to a tool that quietly blends digital intelligence into real life. Then there is Dimesti, and it takes a noticeably different direction from most of the smart glasses we've looked at so far. Instead of focusing on large displays or visual overlays inside the lens, it shifts attention toward what happens in the background, using AI and voice interaction to make everyday tasks easier without constantly pulling your focus away from the real world. At a glance, it looks like a normal pair of glasses. Lightweight, simple, and easy to wear without drawing attention. But built into that design is a system that allows you to take photos, record moments, and interact with an AI assistant without needing to reach for your phone. One of its strongest features is how it handles information. Rather than just capturing what you see, it can process it, helping to summarize conversations, organize content, and make it easier to revisit important details later without manually sorting through everything. It also supports real-time translation, making it possible to follow conversations across different languages more naturally, especially in situations where communication would normally be a barrier. And that is really where Augmented stands out. It is not trying to turn your vision into a full digital screen. It is focused on making the experience around you more efficient, more connected, and easier to manage without interrupting your flow. So while other smart glasses are trying to show you more, this one is quietly working to help you do more with less effort. When you look at all of these smart glasses together, one thing becomes very clear. Each of them is approaching the same idea from a completely different angle. Some focus on giving you full visual displays that Meta does not currently offer. Some focus on making AI a core part of what you see in real time. And others focus on simplifying how you interact with information in your daily life. So at this point, it is no longer just about which company is popular or trending, it is about which approach actually improves your experience in a meaningful way. Meta may have been the one to bring smart glasses into the mainstream conversation, but the space is clearly evolving in multiple directions, and many of those directions are already going further than what Meta currently provides. If any of these stood out to you, it is worth exploring them and seeing which one fits the way you actually want to use smart glasses. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.